Hi guys, hello, it's Darling with Couture. We're gonna make some sugar cookies, not the type you're thinking. We're gonna make some sugar cookies on a transfer. So, how is everybody? Happy Friday, TGIF guys, we made it. It is Friday again, yay. So we get a weekend coming up. This is my first free weekend in a long time. My first weekend that I don't have a craft show, yay. I do have a party, which is fun, a crafter party, which is going to be a ton of fun. I'm excited for that. I get to see some of my friends and partake in yummy food that I can have. Some of it I can have. Usually there's something I can have. And we do little games and exchange presents. So I'm really excited about that. It's going to be a fun time. So anyways, remember this transfer? Remember the sugar cookie transfer? Guess what I found? I've been cleaning out. I have a supply room. Besides this room, I have another room that just has supplies that, it has boxes that need to be gone through. So I found a box from last year that was unopened, and it had I think there were like 12 or 15 of these transfers. So we're gonna do this as a kit, and I did some cutouts. So there's some little cutouts. This goes right here. What does that say? That says bake on that. And then this is the little measuring cup and the little rolling pin. I only did a few of the cutouts. The heart, and then this is our little mixer. So I didn't do a ton of cutouts because it doesn't need it. And this is one of our older boards. Remember these boards? I still have a few of them. I just use them now and again. I don't have any to mail. They're too heavy. What I'm going to suggest is that for you to go to Hobby Lobby or Michael's or Joann's and look in their clearance item, in their clearance area, for signs that you can paint over. Remember how I did that before? I just repurposed it. So you can buy one of their signs that's painted and sand it just a little bit so that you scratch up the paint area, and then paint over it. So the size of this transfer is 18 by 24. So it's an 18 by 24 transfer. So you would just take your measuring tape to the store and do that. Or some of you have this, a frame like this that you can use. You can use one of the chalkboards too, but this is the burlap board. And I painted it with red and I added burgundy over the top of it. I'm trying to decide if it's going to actually turn out or if I need to grab a jar of shimmer. I think I'll test it on the side. I'm going to use bubbly for my white on all this. Most of it's going to be bubbly, but I should try it. Let me just try it on the side so I can see how it's going to look. I'll try the top because the top is never going to show if it's up on the wall. And let me just, what I need to do, guys, I know I can't show you guys. I'm going to dry it. So I'm going to see if it works, and if it's going to show up dried. So let me see if that, otherwise I'm going to pull out a jar of white. Oh, that's going to look good. It's going to look good, guys. All right. Yeah. Sorry, I just needed to test that. I had second thoughts about that. I'm going to take a Clorox wipe and see if I can wipe that off. So we're going to use bubbly, which is a shimmer, which is great because then it's not going to dry as quickly. I'm going to actually be able to get a lot of this done really fast. But what I want to do is I'm going to use our eggshell blue for some of these things, like for the mixer and for the rolling pin. And then I'm going to use our Marvelous for, I'll use Marvelous for the hearts, and maybe I'll use Marvelous for the little, that measuring cup. So I want to throw in a couple other colors, and I just base coated these in white. Okay, so anyways, if you're watching, say hello. If you're coming back and watching the replay, just put hashtag replay. I will have these available in the VIP group after this. I wanted to see how it worked out, if I needed to do anything different. What I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to offer the transfer, and you're going to get the cutouts free. Yeah. So I'm going to offer the transfer. You'll get the cutouts free. I don't know if I can say that on here. I might get in trouble. I better not say that. Anyways, you will get a free gift from me. When you buy the transfer, you will get a free gift. There goes the cough again. Ugh, I hate that morning cough. I can feel it. I can feel it. Anyways, let me see who's here to say hello. This is big. It's big. So I'm excited to do this one. I really love this one. This transfer is a lot of fun, and I've only done it one other time, a long time ago. There goes my board, sorry. I don't even know where my transfer is. I might have loaned it to somebody. Sometimes I'll do that because it's like, oh, I'll never use it again. But I have this idea for a room up for my bedroom up at the cabin. I want to do it like at Christmas Wonderland all year. Is that crazy? You guys, let me see if I have the picture on here. Let me see if I can find it. I might just be crazy because my dogs have probably shredded. Oh yeah, here it is. I can show you. So let me just show you this, and you tell me, am I crazy for thinking that this would be a good idea? I think it would be fun to have a room like that year round up at my cabin. Nobody goes up there, just me, in the upstairs. Wouldn't that be kind of fun? I don't know. I'm just thinking. So I'm going to start gathering things. This would be one of them that would be fun to have up there. Is that crazy? Is that kind of crazy? What other pictures do I have on here that I can show you? Let's see. What else? It looks like my picture's updated. So that's good. I am going to be participating. Let me show you this. I'll be participating in a special collaboration on Monday during the day. So I will be up. It's pretty crazy. So that is Central Time. So I will be on at 11 o'clock on this special thing. I'll post this on my page. I will be doing a special digital deco design. Okay. If you don't know what that is, that means that you print out the design on rice paper, or I use regular paper, and it's going to be fabulous. It really is. It's going to be really fun. Okay, let me see who's here. Good morning, Betty. How are you? Hi, Deb, my sister. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Karen Ramonko. Hi, Mary Lee. Hi, Laura. Hi, Sarah. This one is going to be a lot of fun. I hope. I hope it turns out. I painted it. It takes a long time to dry, guys. Just know that. I have seen some people spray painted their boards, but I don't like doing spray paint at all. So I just painted with, I had a whole bunch of paint, so I painted it. Hi, Lori. Yeah, this is a really good one. So I will be posting, I think I have 12 or even 15. I already have 2 that are committed to other people. There was a lot of them. Oh, Anita, have fun at your craft show. I hope you do really good. So thanks for sprinkling, Laura. Oh, your hubby's home after 4 weeks. Oh my gosh, Lori, I am so happy to hear that. That is such a long time. That is great news. I hope he continues to get better and better. Hi, Tony. How are you? Can you get, yes, Cheryl, you will be able to just get the cutouts. Yes, ma'am. I will be posting those. I just didn't have time last night. I literally got these cut at 1:30 in the morning. I made the decision. I'm like, oh, I think I'm going to do cutouts with that. Yeah, you know how I am. Hi, April. How are you? Happy Friday. I'm excited for this too. You have the transfer still brand new. Yes, you can order the cutouts. I will be posting them on the website. Sorry, the Shopify website. But I just didn't have time. Yeah, absolutely can get the cutouts separate for sure. As long as if you have that transfer already. Absolutely. Hi, Cindy. How are you? Hi, Cynthia. Oh, I know. The room looks really fun, doesn't it? I know. Wouldn't it be fun to have a room like that just year round, to go to it? Like a little Christmas room, and I just go visit it. But I'm also thinking the dogs might tear it up. That could be a little crazy. Hi, Billy. How are you? Hi, Christine. You mentioned that somebody should do a monthly club for Christmas crafts. Oh, yeah, that would be fun. I could do that. A Christmas craft type monthly thing. That would be kind of fun. To do a separate one, do a separate thing. Yeah, because I need more. Hi, Barb. How are you? You can see all my paint over here, all my tree that has nothing on it. I need to share this to my VIP really quick. I haven't done that yet. Let me do that now. And then we'll get started on this. It actually is going to go pretty quickly. I will do the cutout ones first, and then we will go ahead and do all the background. Okay, VIP, perfect. Okay, if you're not a designer, I would love if you would sprinkle so we can get this out to more people. You have 2 Christmas trees in your bedroom. How fun is that? I just want to have a bedroom again. My bedroom's kind of taken up by stuff. So, yeah, eventually I will. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Let me put myself up in the corner. Come on, Darlene, go to the corner. There you go. Okay, let me turn it around. How fun is this? I love this. So I could have done like bright red, but I kind of like the burgundy. I kind of like the burgundy better. And it's kind of going to be like retro, but not. It's going to be different. So I'm gonna be moving the board. Okay, so if you haven't seen these boards retired a while ago, maybe 2 years ago. The Chocolate Tour had these really cool boards. They're burlap covered, and they had 2 different sizes, and they retired them. Yeah, and I know everybody goes, they retire all the good stuff. Well, they have to retire stuff eventually, just like I do with my stuff that I have. We can't keep everything forever because it just doesn't work that way. Okay, I'm going to move the board so you can see what I did. So I base coated this with red, and I took burgundy and went over it. And literally, it was called True Red. And it was just a big jar of red that I had. And then I took the deep burgundy, and I went over it with that. And then I dried the heck out of it. It is, you know what, guys? It is not drying the center. Hang on for a second. It is still not drying the center. It is still damp right here. Oh, my goodness. That could be a problem. We don't want it to be damp. Hang on for a second. Yeah, it's still not 100% dry from last night, and I could tell that too when I picked it up. Let's just dry it for a second while you guys tell me, what do you have planned this weekend? Who has something fun planned? I have my crafter party. There's usually 12 of us. We'll see how many are able to make it. I can tell right here in the center it is not 100% dry. You really want it to be 100% dry so that the color doesn't bleed. So if the paint is not all the way dry, the white will turn the color of the paint. Okay, so let me just take a few seconds to do this while you guys tell me what's on the agenda for this weekend. And do you have all your Christmas shopping done? I did a bunch of mine yesterday. So on my way home, you should have seen me. Oh my gosh, guys. I kept packing and packing stuff until it was time to go. The post office was getting ready to close. And so then I took everything. I have everything ready, except for, I think there was 3 packages that didn't go out. So those will be going out today. Anyways, then I went over and picked up some gifts that I ordered online so I could just go pick them up. You have to go shopping for your Secret Santa for oh, fun. That'll be fun. And ship it. Working on Christmas, have a craft show. Oh, Deb, are you feeling better, Deb? I know last week you had to cancel one. Then have 3. I still have a little bit of shopping left. I need to get stuff for our special little ball thing. We do that saran wrap ball. Remember that? Where we put things in a saran. I wrap them in a ball with saran wrap, and then they roll the dice. And if they get doubles, then they get to try to get one of the things out of there. And if they, let's see. You know what? I think I'm going to do, we're going to do this, and then we'll bring the board up, and we'll do the top part, because I don't want to be handling the transfer part twice. Okay, so does that make sense? And I am just doing this all eggshell. Okay, I don't care that the bowl should be a different color. I'm going to do, my bowl is going to be eggshell, because it could be. It really could be. So, and then the rest of everything here, I think that, should I do this in pink? I should do the sugar cookies in Marvelous, and then everything else will be in Bubbly. I think that's what it, hi Denise, how are you? Oh good, I'm glad you're feeling better. And Billy getting things ready for the craft show, helping to finish up Christmas. Oh yeah, that would be great. Good morning. Oh, you couldn't get on? Carol, you know, it's crazy. Sometimes Facebook just has issues. You know what? I really want to share this over to my personal page, because I love this one. I think it's so much fun. Let me just do that really quickly. Is it going to let me do that? But this is a fun one. I love this one. I haven't shared stuff to my personal page in a long time, so since the sale actually, let's just do that. I like to show people what I'm doing now and again. It's not terrible like it's spamming or anything like that. Okay, there we go. Let me just go back to my page, and then I'll answer questions if you guys have any questions. I do have some of these transfers. I will have them over in the VIP group. So let me just get back. There we go. Okay. Hi, Deb. How are you? Deb, Denise. That's all in a row there. Okay, let me go ahead and let's put this under here. Let's see if we can just get it on, leave it on this backer sheet. Okay, I'm not going to fuzz it. I did base coat this with white, and I am going to do this in eggshell. I just think that would be a cute color. So kind of retro in a way, kind of, sort of. Let's see if it's going to work. Let's see. I might have to take the whole thing off. This is kind of big. This transfer is kind of big. Here, let's do this. Let's just take the whole thing off. Let's flip it upside down. Okay. And this will be much easier to do it this way. Flip the whole thing upside down. I think I got it. Okay. I'm going to flip the whole thing back. Okay. And then we'll do the top part of the board, and then we'll do the bottom part. Okay, that looks good, except that kind of moved on me. You guys. Okay, you don't want any air bubbles in there. You just don't want any air bubbles, okay? So, all right, that looks good. I think it's, I think it's close enough. There is not a big margin on here. There's not a big offset. I did a really small offset. Okay, I'm going to do the entire thing with my eggshell. Okay, that's probably plenty for the whole thing. I really didn't mean to put that much out there, so just plop some chalk paste down on there and spread it. I can get this whole thing done and be able to peel it. It's not going to dry that quickly because I don't have to be really careful around the edges. I can just go and get it done really fast. I might actually need a little bit more. It's looking like I might need just a little bit more, that it's not going to be quite enough. We'll see. We'll see if I can make it work. I'm kind of scraping and spreading that. We'll see if it's enough. Oh, it might be perfect. Perfect. Let me scrape off this and then put that over in that area. I think we're going to come out exactly what we need. Okay, I'm going to scrape and get it all nice and even. And then we'll peel this off, and then we'll do the top part on our board. Okay, so there's that. Let's peel this and show you what we got. So that was eggshell. Okay, so eggshell is a retired color, I think. I think it retired a while ago. And there's our cute little mixer. Look at that. Look how cute that is. How fun is that? Slide it to the side. Let's slide it out of there, and let's dry it, because I'll touch it. Okay, and just plop that back down there. So I'm going to dry that. The website for your other crafts. Yes, yes. When you look for a surface, you need to look for an 18 by 24. Yes. 18, okay, you also have the Mrs. Claus. Yes, the Mrs. Claus. So Mrs. Claus is big like this also. Let me give you my website. Let me just try to put that in there. Let me see if I can do that. Yes, so this is going to be where we sell the cutouts. And this is where we sell the cutouts, okay? So that's where the cutouts are. Now, if you need to get chalk paste and stuff like that, this is where you're going to get chalk paste from my website. Or you can just say, hey, Darlene, do you have this color? Can you mail it with my cutouts? Okay, so this is, oops, that was not the right thing. Sorry, that's this Facebook page. Sorry, let's try again. It's not wanting me to do the right thing. Oh my goodness. And now, okay, sorry, I'm trying. Here we go. Okay, so this is my Chalk Couture website where you can buy squeegees and chalk paste and all of that. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, and you can always just send me a message and say, hey, I need to look at this. I need to look at that. So, okay, let me go ahead and dry this, not the transfer. We're gonna dry our little cutout that we just chalked so that I don't touch it, because you know I will. And you can paint it any color. It might not be the right color for this board, but I think it's gonna be fine. Okay, so I'm just drying it. There's one area in the center that looks like it was a little bit thicker. Gonna make sure that's 100% dry. Don't want to be touching it until we know it's dry. Okay, there we go. All right, look how cute that is. That little mixer is so cute. I love that. Okay, so let me bring the board up and we'll do this top part, and then we'll do the bottom part. And then, you know what? We actually don't have to, because this is fine like this. Ooh, maybe we should just do all the pieces first. I've changed my mind. Let's do all the pieces first, and then we'll come back and we'll do the whole board, so we're not having to put it up and down. Okay. All right. So now we have all of these pieces. So we have the measuring cup, we have the rolling pin, we have this little thing that says bake, and we have the heart. And so the colors that I want to definitely do this in Marvelous. And then I'm thinking that I want to do eggshell, and Marvelous. So, all right. So just peel your transfer back. We're going to flip it over on its back side and stick this down to it. So our transfers have a silk screen in them, and they're sticky on the back. I will tell you, this is the era where it wasn't super duper sticky. It's sticky and it's going to do just fine. But we did have a time when our transfers were so sticky that you had to fuzz it a bazillion times or it would not come off of what you're working on. This is not the case. These are going to be absolutely fine and going to come up really easily, because I am not fuzzing this. And I decided not to do this one here because I didn't want to have 3 cutouts in a row like that. Okay, I figure out which way it goes, because this little rolling pin goes one way or another. It's not the same on each side, so you got to figure out, do you have to flip it around? You know what I mean? Make sure you're doing it right. Okay, so if you want to use a light box, you can, but this is a big piece of a transfer, so it's a lot easier to just do this. All right, so if you came on late, I do have a bunch of these. I'll be posting it over in the VIP group, and when you purchase the transfer, you will get a free little gift from me. I can't tell you that it's going to be the cutouts, because then I would get in trouble. I know. Well, actually, people do say things like that. So, anyways, the cutouts can be purchased separately. They will be able to be purchased separately. Okay, I'm going to try to flip this over without these all flying off of here. Let's see how successful I am. I'm going to do it really fast. Okay, all right, that wasn't terrible. I can tell that I need to move this thing. You know what? These will be fine like that. I can do this. I can do this like this. It doesn't matter that that is that way as long as your little cutout piece is completely flat on there. You're absolutely fine. I do need to move the little measuring cup is not quite lined up. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna do, what did we say? We said, and this one moved on me. This one moved on me. Of course it did. Okay, let me just move it just a little bit. Just a little bit, Darlene. Just a little bit. Not a lot. Let me move it just a little bit. There. Okay, so we are doing Marvelous on the hearts. We're doing our eggshell, and Marvelous, okay? Do you need to wax the burlap boards? No, never. Never, ever wax. I don't wax anything, ever. I hate the look of it. I'm sorry. I just don't. Some people say that you need to wax this and that. You don't. You just need to fuzz your transfer. That's all. But this transfer, you don't need to fuzz at all. This transfer is not that sticky that you would have to do that. It's sticky enough to work, but it's not overly sticky. When you have to fuzz a transfer there was a period of time where they were overly sticky, and you definitely would want to fuzz it. But yeah, you don't need to wax burlap. I painted my burlap. A lot of you guys have those boards. Okay, there. I'm going to pull that out. There's my cute little measuring cup. And then we're going to I'm going to be really careful with this because it keeps wanting to come up. So maybe what I should do is I should do the handles in pink and the center part in blue. Let me see if I can do that. Let me see if I can do it without making a big mess. I think I can. I think I can because I have my little thing there. Yeah. And then the rest of it is going to be in bubbly. Okay, so we're just going to have to be careful that I don't get any of this color onto the surface as I'm moving it around, as I'm trying to adjust it. So that's another reason for kind of waiting and doing it after it's sat for a moment so this part can dry. Okay, let's do the handles in Marvelous. This will be cute. How fun is that? Okay, and I'm going to be really careful getting right down in there, and then it's time to peel this, okay? You always want to make sure you're peeling before that chalk piece dries on there. Okay, lift it up, pull that out. Look how cute that is. Oh, it didn't get in the center. Let me try that again. Right there, my center of my rolling pin pulled up. That's kind of weird. Don't know why. Try it again. It might just have to be that way. It's okay if it is. You know what? We're just going to say it was supposed to be that way. It might actually be... Oh, it is. Okay. I think it's supposed to be that way. If it's not, that's okay. We're going to just accept that it's that way. Okay, this one is going to be all eggshell, and then our hearts are going to be all Marvelous. So everything is Marvelous. And when we do the sugar cookies, I didn't want to cut out the words. That's just too much. Okay, so I didn't have time for one. And shipping stuff like that, sometimes it's fragile. So I thought, you know what? We're just going to do the words on there. We can do them in Marvelous. I think it will stand out. I can try it on the side. So I'll try it on the side again like I did with the bubbly. And we'll make sure that it works. Okay, so there's that. Make sure that all of it is nice and even. And then peel that up. Take that piece out. And oops, I just folded that over. Okay, there's that. Look how cute that is. These are so cute. Bake. Okay, that's going up there. Okay, now my hearts. And I'm going to do Marvelous for the hearts. All right. Perfect, guys. Perfect. I'm going to grab another squeegee. I wish I had my great big handled squeegee. I'm going to look in my drawer because that would come in really handy for this. Because I think that all I have are just minis. It's gonna be a lot of work to use minis on all of this. I'll look in my drawer and see if I have my big handled squeegee. You know, the big 4-inch one. That would help a lot, right? Okay, I'm going to be really careful getting right here by these dots because I don't want to go into that area. And then I think I'm going to have just enough on these cookies. So we have our pink cookies. Okay. Our little sugar cookies. All right. Okay. Extra there. Okay, let's peel this up. All right. Look at how cute that is. Okay, I'm just going to pull it out and lay this back down. Okay. Look at how cute. Okay, so let's dry all of our little thingies. All our little cutouts. Let's get those dry. I'm going to set that to the side for a moment. Let's bring these down. And let's get these dry. How fun is that, guys? I know it's hard to see. Let me just go in closer for you guys. See if I can go in a little bit closer. Look how fun that is. And then I'll make sure I go back out. All right, let's dry all this. So I'll have the transfers over in the VIP group. Remember, this is a size E transfer. It's big, okay? But it's cut in half. So it's more manageable. So it's basically like having two size C transfers. It is total, it's 18 by 24 is the size. That's how big it is. It's pretty big. Okay, I need to make sure I get that center part is not all the way dry on that. But you want to make sure you're moving your heat gun so that it doesn't peel any of that up or make it bubble up. Okay, I think by the time that we're done, that will be fine. I like the colors too. Did you pre-paint the cutouts white? Yes, because these are wood, and I did pre-paint with white last night. So I decided I'll prep everything, have everything ready. Okay, let's stack all this stuff over here on this side. All of our cutouts are going to go right there, and we're going to bring in the board. So let me go. Out. Look at my camera's a little bit crooked, huh? Let me just try to adjust that. Okay, and then bring up the board. I want you guys to be able to see the whole board, so I might have to go out a little bit more. You go out a little bit more. Okay, I think that's as far as it goes. That's as far as it goes. Okay, so we need to bring in our transfer. Okay, so it's going to be like this on here. Just like that, basically. Okay, so it's going to be a little bit of a reach. So let me see if I have that, my handled squeegee in my drawer. Oh, I do. Yay. I found it. Okay, so this is the old one. This will work really good on stuff. But to do the sugar cookie part, I might go around from the other side, guys. I might do that. I might just go around from the other side. Okay, so I'm going to take this off of here, and I need to get it on there. This is kind of dried, so that's a good thing. That is a good thing. We're going to do one at a time. Okay, so we're going to put this at the top, but let me take a look and make sure. I think it's supposed to overlap just a little bit. Let me take a look and make sure. We don't want it to go off the bottom. I could actually go ahead and put it all down on there. Let's do both. Let's go ahead and put this one in place too. Make sure that we know where everything's at. It kind of overlaps just a touch like that. Right, like that. Okay, and then we're going to get all of our air bubbles out. So it's so important to do that. All right, does it look a little crooked? It looks like it's a little bit crooked. But you know what? You're not going to be able to see. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to get air bubbles out. This will be great. I can use this, start from the center and go out. And this will help press it down onto the surface. Okay, I'm going to also go up, get all those air bubbles out. And I'll come around. I'm going to do cookies in Marvelous. Everything else is going to be in Bubbly. And I think it's going to look really good. I thought about doing this gingerbread color, like do the background gingerbread color. Wouldn't that be fun? I could have done that. I could have done it gingerbread color. Okay, get all those air bubbles out. Probably should use a smaller squeegee. I don't think I have a small squeegee. Oh, now it's moving. It's not sticking. You need to stick. Okay. Like I said, it's not overly sticky. And I'm making sure, you know what, it's overlapping right there. I need to take it down. Do I need to take it down, or do I need to, what do I need to do? No, I think it's going to be fine, because I think it's going to be fine right like that. I'm just going to use my fingers to do this. It's a little bit hard to get in some of those areas. Okay. So what I plan to do is go to the top part and do Marvelous, because I can't, it's hard for me to, well, maybe I can reach it. Here, let's go like this. That is a lot of baking. You put yours in the freezer. Okay, let's see. Used to start in November and freeze everything. Oh, yeah, that's really cool. Put them in the freezer. Yes, I can. I think I have one more set of board erasers in here. Hi, Sandy. How are you? Isn't this a great transfer? So this one, how early do you start baking Christmas cookies? I start like the week before Christmas. And then I send them out to my neighbors is what I do. The sugar cookie one is from 2019. 2019. So they brought it back last year, I think it was, in one of the things out of the vault or something like that. And I snagged some, but totally forgot about it. I just found my box unopened. Yeah, Darlene has boxes that are unopened. Okay, so I'm going to do sugar cookies in Marvelous up here. I think this will look marvelous. It will look marvelous. Okay, so grab your squeegee. I'm going to go up is what I'm going to do, because I don't want to get into any of my other areas. So I am, sorry, I'm just reaching. You're probably seeing the top of my head. It is not time yet to go to the hairdresser, not till January. Although it kind of feels like it sometimes. It feels like I need to go in and get a refresh, but it is not time yet, sadly. I feel like I need to have an appointment with her to just refresh my hair like every couple of weeks and just style it for me. Does anybody do that? I am not very good at doing my own hair. That is not a talent that God gave me. He gave me creativity, but not with my hair. Absolutely did not give me creativity with doing hair at all. So I would love to have somebody in my family that could do that for me. Wouldn't that be great to just have your own? I bet they get tired of that though, you know? Okay, so I need to peel. So we're going to be using the chalk and peel method because there is a lot to do on this. Okay, so I think I have everything covered, at least from here. I see that everything's covered. I've squeegeed everything off that I can. I'm going to peel and let's see what it looks like. I don't know if I'm going to have to go over everything twice. Okay, that looks good. That looks good like that. Okay, can you see it? Okay, what I am going to tell you is that this is a rough surface. So you're not always going to get nice, crisp words, okay? It's true. It's true. You're not always going to get nice, crisp words because the surface is rough, and so it doesn't adhere as tightly as it would on a chalkboard. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, I'm going to pray that this bubbly is going to look fabulous. Let's do this side and then we'll peel it, and then let's do this side. Actually, we can probably do the whole thing and peel like both sides. Okay, because I have the large, let's do that. So I'm going to put it in here and go up. We'll do this side. I have my large squeegee here. Okay, so let's go down and then let's go up. So the reason for doing that is so that air bubbles don't get in there. Okay, so I'm going to stop right there. Hopefully I didn't go into the pink area. It's okay if I did. I can touch that up. Okay, so see how quick you can do things. These handle squeegees, I don't use them very often. I use them on big pillows sometimes. Okay, so I can go over here. Let's do the other side. And I might have got a little bit on the, did I get that? Let me see. Oh, no, I didn't. I was going to say I got a little bit on the S, but I didn't. Okay, a little bit here. This is bubbly. This is our color of the month. And it's going to look fabulous. This one I can just go down. I was really worried about getting so close to the other words. And then I'll go up right here. Okay. I think we got, here's the one thing you need to know is that it's going to gather on the underneath side of this, okay? You're going to get a whole bunch of chalk paste underneath. It just does. That when you scrape it, that's what happens, okay? Are we ready to peel this? Let's peel it and let's see what we got. Let's just put that right there. And just go up slowly so that you can fix it. If you need to fix anything, okay, it didn't go through over there. So that tells me that, Darlene, you were being too careful. So let's go over it again. I was being way too careful right there. And that's another reason for not peeling it off quickly. You want to make sure that you got everything, okay? Make sure you got all the way to the top of those letters. And all the way to the sides before you peel that up. Okay, I'm gonna do it all again. Down here. So maybe this isn't the best choice. Maybe white would be much better, but I've already started, so Darlene has to finish. So I'm going to do 2 coats of my bubbly on here. No big deal. Okay, let me see what it looks like. That looks better. Okay, so sometimes you just have to go back over it. Sometimes you do. Oops. Of course I dropped it. Okay, now I'm going to go and look. Let's check the other side. I'm thinking I'm going to have to do the same thing. So let's peel it up. And let me just go over it one more time. Okay, so peel it up. Lay it back down. Let's go over it again. And get some of that off. Yeah, sometimes with the shimmer, you have to go over it twice. What's happening is that the fabric is absorbing that a lot. Okay, let me peel that up and let's see what it looks like. That looks good. So yeah, don't rip it off like a Band-Aid. If you have to lay it back down. Okay, I'm gonna peel all the way off. Looks good, guys. Look at that. That looks fabulous. If I need to touch something up, I can take my paint and I can touch it up if I really needed to. I take my burgundy. Okay, I'm going to plop this onto my backer sheet over here. I'm going to do that in the corner. All right, so there's part of it. And then this is going to go in the center. Remember, this is where our cute little mixer goes right in there. Okay, so that goes right in there. How fun is that? You host your side of the family Christmas at your home on Christmas Eve each year. You have 12 family and the sibling. Oh yeah, how fun. Between 15 to 17 people. Wow. Karen, 14 to 20 for Christmas dinner, party with friends, drop in for, oh, that's fun. This will be the transfer and the cutouts will be available. You'll get the transfer and you'll get a free gift from me. It might be the cutouts, maybe. It might be. Yes. Your mom used to get her hair done once a week and every perm. Yes, perm. You're so funny, Karen. I love that. Question for the group. If you don't have wall space for this piece, where would you put it? If you didn't have wall space, then that would be a problem. You could prop it up somewhere. I'm not going to put this in the kitchen. I'm going to put it in my entryway is where I'm going to put it. I'll group it with, or I might put it on this wall over here. Maybe I'll put it behind me. Let's dry this so we don't touch it. Okay, let's get this dry. And then we'll do the bottom part. So be really careful when you're drying around a transfer. You don't want to heat up your transfer. It will melt it. Now remember, the shimmer takes longer to dry. So maybe we should just do the bottom part and let's dry the whole thing at once. Let's do that. And we're just going to be careful. Okay. Let's just do that. Okay. So I honestly don't have to be careful around this area. I can chalk this entire thing, because I'm doing all of it in this color, I'm not gonna, or should I do, oh, maybe I should do these in teal in the, you know what, let's do that. Let's do this bottom part and then we'll peel it up. So this is going to be in my eggshell. So we'll just throw some of that color down here. Okay, so eggshell down here. And then the rest of it will be in bubbly. I think that's a great color. I like the bubbly. White would look fine too. You know, honestly, guys, you do it whatever color you like. It is totally up to you because you need to like it or your customer needs to like it. I will probably put this in my house and then next year I'll take it to a craft show probably because I don't keep things forever. I'm able to enjoy them for like a short time. Big wooden easel. Oh yeah. Yeah, a big wooden easel would be great too. Yeah, for sure. This is a big one. So I wish they would made it smaller, but they didn't. They, you know, that's the way it is with some of them. They don't make as many big ones as they used to. They used to have a ton of big ones, remember guys? Okay, there's that. Okay, perfect, perfect. Okay, so the rest of this is going to be bubbly. I do not have to be careful and worry about where the hearts are because I'm going to be putting the heart in that place. So I can just kind of do this. I'm using a lot of this. And now remember, I'll probably have to go over it twice. So this is the color of the month. I don't know if that's going to work for me very easily, going sideways with that. Okay, let's go down. And I'm just going to go all the way down and not worry about the little measuring cup. Sorry. Sometimes I can't talk and squeegee at the same time. Are you guys that way too? I might be that way a lot. Okay, there's some more of my chalk. What time is it? 7:30. I knew this would take a little bit of time just because there's a lot to do on it, but we're not that far from being done. So hang in there if you can. Okay, let me get all of this. Yeah, so I'm not worried about going over the other areas because they honestly, I've already chalked them and it's kind of dried, so it's really not going into it. Okay, let me get this heart in the center and it will help me know where the placement is. So, oops, I didn't want to go onto that. Did I mess that up? Now I'm finger painting. You guys. Oh my goodness. Yep. Always messy. Messy Jessie here. But I'm not Jessie, but I say that all the time. Messy Jessie, but I am not Jessie, but I am messy for sure. Okay, I'm trying to find a place to put this and I am not finding a place except for right there. Let me grab a paper towel and I'm going to start to peel, but remember we're probably going to have to go over this twice because we had to do that before. So I'll peel it up and then we'll lay it back down and we'll do a second, yeah, we'll be doing a second coat on there. And we might need to just grab a squeegee and do it that way. So how about if I do that now that we have the main coat on there, let me just grab a squeegee to do it a second time. And then we'll peel it up and we'll make sure everything is covered. So sometimes shimmer is just that way, guys. Sometimes you just have to go over it twice, no big deal. We want to make sure everything is covered and is all the way filled in. Okay, so let's look again. And then we'll look, we haven't looked at the bottom yet, but let's see how that looks. That looks really good. See how it filled that in? And just go back over any area that you need to. This little corner needs to be filled in. This little, oh, that's where the measuring cup goes. I'm like, why is that not filling in? That's because that's where the measuring cup goes. Okay, so my little S and that part, this part will go over this again. Okay, and then I am going to pull up the bottom part. Looking good, looking really good, guys. Okay, so I'm going to pull up the bottom part and let's see how we look there. Okay, definitely need to go over that. Can you see how that is it's not covered all the way, we'll grab some more chalk paste and go over the bottom part a second time. It's just the way it is. Sometimes on fabric you have to do that because it absorbs it, and you need to put a second layer in there. Don't stress over it. It's not a big deal. It happens to all of us. Hi Janine, how are you? Late shall for dry. Oh my goodness, your grandma's name was Jessie. Oh, that, or is Jessie? That's so funny. Oh yeah, I love teal and red too. Me too. Me too. Me too. I just like the combination of all of this. I think it's going to be cute. I hope so. And you know what? You don't have to do cutouts. You can just do the transfer. Okay, let me take a look and let's see what we got. I'm going to go sideways. I'm going to go sideways. So you guys got a lot of snow, huh? It's that, 'tis the season. 'Tis the season. Okay, so I know exactly where all my little things go. Looks good, looks good, looks good. Gonna pull it. Oops. Guess what? Right there. Need to go over that one more time. Right there. Glad I didn't pull it yet. Okay, let's dry this and then we can lay down all our little pieces. So this is just going to be plopped over onto my backer sheet. Okay, so I can wash this and I can reuse this over and over. You could do this on your wall if you wanted to. You just have to have a smooth wall. Okay, so Sue is famous for doing things on her wall. She has done multiple things on her wall. I have a huge mess right here, guys. I kind of want to grab a Clorox wipe and I'm going to stack my squeegees over here out of the way, and I'm going to clean this so that I don't make a huge mess right here. Okay, let me just get that. Isn't this cute? This looks so stinking cute, guys. I love the colors. The pink is marvelous. You know, like mauve and marvelous. Marvelous. So we have marvelous, eggshell, and bubbly is the color, but you could use white. You don't have to use, bubbly's the new color of the month. So I just happened to have mine, so I thought that I would do it. Okay, hi Karen Ross, how are you? How are you, Kirsten? Let me get all this dry, and then we're going to put down all of our cutout pieces. They go in between. I have my hot glue gun, and I have regular glue and hot glue. You could actually make this recipe. It is, so sugar cookies, cream 1.5 cups of butter and 3 cups of sugar, 3 eggs and 1 egg yolk, then add 2 teaspoons of vanilla, sift 5 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons baking soda, 1 teaspoon salt, chill dough 1 hour, cut, roll out the dough, bake at 400 for 6 to 8 minutes. How cute is that? Okay, it's not dry yet. So remember, shimmer takes a little bit to dry. Our shimmer from before is probably almost dry, but the shimmer that we just did is not dry. It hasn't changed color on me yet. So it will actually start changing color. I can tell when it's dry. I don't want to touch it and mess it up because then it doesn't look good. But I can definitely tell it's starting to dry. Yeah, you can just let yours dry. You don't have to use a heat gun or anything like that. You can just walk away, go fold the laundry, go do your dishes, come back, and it will be dry. Okay, one more time over this, and then, okay, let me touch. Okay, it's dry. It's dry. Hopefully all of it's dry. Okay, so we have our cute little mixer, and then this goes here, right? This goes at the bottom, right there. This goes right here, and then this goes right in here, just like that. Okay, so I'm gonna get my glue. Look how cute that is. This looks super cute, guys. I love it. Are you loving it? I just got notified that you're getting penguins today. Yay! Yes, yes. Everything went out, and if you're close, then you are getting your stuff really quick. Oh, you're in Florida. How fun, Kirsten. What part of Florida are you in? That sounds like a lot of fun. Okay, so I'm going to flip this over, but I really don't want to flip it on here. Let me just put a piece of paper towel down just in case. I have anything going on there that shouldn't be going on, I'm going to use a piece of paper towel to flip my pieces over onto. And then I'll put glue, and then I'll put hot glue. So I only had 3 orders that I didn't get packed up yesterday and to the post office. So, and she scanned them in. And I was like, that was really nice that she scanned them in as I brought them. And she's like, do you have a manifest? I'm like, no. Do I look like I'm not organized? A lot of people will take a manifest in there that has everything listed that they're dropping off. I can't do that because I do shipping labels throughout the day. Our postman's been picking up at noon, which is not fair. That is not fair for him to do that. Okay, let's see. I have an issue with my hot glue gun here. Let me try this. I'm reloading glue. Okay. All right. So let me I'm just going to put some hot glue on here. This is just going to help hold it right away. Okay. So the hot glue is just for that reason. You don't have to do that. I'm doing that so I can lift this up and be able to move it around and not have any issues with the pieces coming off. Okay, so I'm going to put this right in here, going to center that, and then I'm going to press down, and it's going to stay. It's not going to move on me. You've been since Sunday, heading home tomorrow. Oh, fun. In Tampa. Ooh, that's fun. Did you get to go down on the Keys? That's down by the Keys, right? I am not so familiar with everything over there. Okay, so that's going to go right there. Let's do just one at a time. To make it easy, we'll just pull one off at a time. I love this. This is going to be so fun, guys. I'm so excited. I'm happy that I was able to pull this off because last night the paint wasn't drying on this. It was taking forever. During the winter, you know, it can take longer. During the summer, it dries in a flash. Okay, this is going to go right here. And the great thing about me chalking that whole thing, I could kind of see the outline where that goes. Right there. Okay, let's do this while we're right here. We'll do our cute little rolling pin. Roll, roll, roll. Okay. So hot glue makes it stay right away. The regular glue is going to keep it forever because, you know, hot glue lets go eventually. Sadly, it is just that way. So don't ever rely just on hot glue to glue your stuff because honestly, it won't stay. It won't. There will be a day when it just lets go. Or if you are in a hot area, it will heat up so much that the pieces fall off. I had that happen recently. Bows were falling off recently. It was 110 on the patio up at Alpine, and my bows were falling off the things. I had to just move them. They were in the direct sunlight. And bows I won't put glue on. I'll just put hot glue. But yeah, not a good thing when you're somewhere where it's hot like that. If you do outside shows, and I really don't do outside shows. I just do. That's really the closest to an outside show is being on the front porch there. Okay, that's gonna go right there. This is turning out so cute, guys. I love it. Press down, hold it, hold please. Okay, and the hearts are the last thing. Okay, so, and I'm just using my paper towel so that just in case this was not all the way dry, I don't want an issue, guys. This is so fun. I wonder if I can put it on my wall behind me and not take up everything and you still be able to see it. I'm not sure. Okay, I need another glue stick. I love this one too. I know. So I will have the transfer available. You'll get a free gift with that. I'll also have the cutouts separate. If you have this transfer already, I will have the cutouts posted. I just haven't done it yet. So just give me a little bit of time to be able to do that. That goes right there. And I can tell because it had like the little outline. Just hold it for a moment. If you wanted to do anything else, you could do some distressing or dry brushing or whatever. I love it just the way it is. I think it's perfect just like this. I wish I know these boards came in two sizes. They came, which was crazy. The burlap board came in the 18 by 24 and the 12 by 18. I have, I think, 4 more of this size left. If you're here in this area, I would be willing to part with 1 or 2 of them. So, okay, let me put you up to myself. There we go. All right, guys, I'm just going to stand it up. I'm going to stay standing because look how big it is. This is big. Like I told you, it is 18 inches wide by 24 inches tall. I love this one. It is so cute. What do you think? I think it's perfect. I think the color is all balanced. I think everything looks good. Yeah, I think it turned out really good. Okay, so I'm gonna take a picture. I'll post the transfer for sale for you guys over. I'll go count how many I have. I have orders for 2 already that are going out to people that I told them I had the transfer. I'll go count. I still have, I think I have at least 12 available still. So that's a lot, guys. I can't believe these have just been sitting in a box in my other room for a year. Yeah. Okay, let me just get myself a little bit closer. There we go. Okay, guys. All right. Thanks for being here. This was a lot of fun. I love this one. What do you think about it? Oh, if it was on my wall behind me, let me just take a look. Let's just do this. Let's go back out. And if I had this on my wall behind me, is that too much? What if that was right there? I could put this back here. Ooh, that's kind of cute. Maybe it's time to change things out. It's very heavy. It's very heavy, but that would be cute right there. And yeah, so I think I might do that. And then put other gingerbread things or other baking things in here. That might be cute, right? Okay, guys, time to go. Time to go clean up my mess. As Darlene almost falls off her stool. Okay, let me get that fixed for a second. All right, there we go. We're good. We're okay. All right, let me see what I need to do. Any questions? Any questions? Okay, I will get it posted so that you guys can order if you want to. Look at all my paint over there. That's as far out as I can go. See my paint? I have some stuff here that needs to be tidied up, but look at all my paint colors. I have a lot. All right, guys. I love you guys. Thanks for being here. This was a lot of fun. I will post it and I'll send you a link. All right. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Tomorrow's Saturday. I'll be on at 4 p.m. tomorrow because it's Saturday. Sunday, I have my party, so I'll be on in the morning. All right. I love you guys. Bye. Have a great day.